Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Sing Shabbat Shalom, Papa, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, Rabbi.
Hey, what's up, Rabbi? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just sitting in my living room on a day that looks a little bit cloudy, a little bit ominous in the sky. How about you?
Well, it's gray here too, but I have to say, in terms of Storefront Micah and Young Family Shabbat, this was a good year. Totally just full of sunshine and bright light.
Definitely bringing the light even when there was not a whole lot of light, both actually and metaphorically, for sure.
Yeah, it's like, one thing I've realized, I think we've all realized this, is just how much singing can transform you. Even in just when we get together to do our little videos, you come in, it's just like another thing on your to-do list, and then you're transformed. I hope that's how people at home have experienced it also.
I know, I felt 100% better. And I particularly want to thank every single person who sent us an email or an Instagram message or an Instagram like, or really anybody who watched the videos. We've heard such awesome things about people who are watching the video and having Shabbat at bedtime and singing with us, or people who I particularly liked, the ones who copied our kitchen edition and started banging on their own pots and pans along with us at home, and just
I think there are some people who just I think there were some people who just watched the kitchen edition and that was just their peak video, so they just didn't watch any of the other ones.
It was hard to compete.
Yeah, for what it's worth, my mom says kitchen edition and the get down when we're in the steps were her favorite. She plays them when she's cooking Shabbat dinner.
Oh, I love that. I really liked the all hands on deck one where we were in front of the mural with all the hands, because it felt almost like a big hug from everyone.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, I still miss everybody.
I do too. What were some of your favorite parts before this, fun things that we did this year?
Well, it seems like forever ago, but at the end of August 2019, we opened up Storefront Micah at Jenny's Ice Cream. We had Call Your Mother bagels. That was a hit just because it was ice cream and Shabbat and bagels. And I mean, what else could you ask for? Cider House stands out in my mind as just a rockin' Shabbat morning. What about you?
Some real highlights for me were some of the death over dinner conversations, particularly the one over great Italian food and just the depth and meaning of the conversations that we got to. And I'm also really thankful that one of the things we squeezed in before the pandemic was this class, How to Protest, which like, I'm thankful that we had the chance to study that together, especially given everything that's going on in the world right now, for us to be able to say, actually, there's a real Jewish imperative for us to be out in the world protesting or speaking out or standing up for justice where we see it, and to not just know it in our hearts, but to see it reflected in our textual tradition, all the way from the Torah on.
Yeah, for all these things that we've done this year through Storefront, I hope that we are fulfilling our mission to expand the definition of synagogue and chart the way for the 21st century American synagogue, because it's not going to look like it did in the 20th century. And now with COVID-19 and this new era, all the more so.
Very much. Yeah, so the videos were one kind of approach at what this new kind of Jewish life looks like. Oh, I also really loved our playlists, our Passover playlist and our Shavuot playlist. And I have good news on that front is that we've got a whole line of playlists that we're thinking of coming up. So make sure that you're watching our Instagram to see those sent out. And if you're not following us on Instagram, why not? Now's a very good time to click. If we were on YouTube, I would, and not on Zoom right now, I'd say, click here to subscribe. I think you can do that on the Micah YouTube. So I'm just going to point because like I'm a fancy YouTuber, but there's going to be no fancy link popping up here.
Yeah, let's continue to pat ourselves on the back. Those playlists were awesome. And even Rabbi Zemel, our senior rabbi, although he doesn't like to be called that, got a Spotify subscription so we could listen to them. And, I love making playlists, and the idea that I get to make a playlist as a rabbi and a way to connect with people in a kind of a strange way, but wow, what joy. And I hope going forward, who knows how much longer we're going to have to continue to meet like this, but I hope that we can maintain our connection with people who have been watching our videos, people who came to different pop-ups, Death Over Dinner, Young Family, Shabbat mornings, evenings, because we have to maintain connection.
100%. Yeah. So reach out to us. Also, we'll be reaching out to you and doing different things. But send us an email, have a conversation with us, but also find ways to continue to co-create with us about what Jewish life looks like in this time. So don't stop doing Shabbat. Don't stop doing all these things. We're going to be pausing the videos for a couple weeks, but all of them are on YouTube, so you can watch back. And we'll be back in August to continue figuring out what Jewish life looks like right now, what synagogue looks like right now. Thanks for letting us into your homes each week, and for letting us be a small part of your life. So.
And I'll just close by putting in bold a word you just used, which is co-create. We don't do this alone. We can't do this alone. We made the videos alone, but in this call we're by ourselves, and it's going to go out, into the universe for whoever cares to listen to us talk. But we need people to continue to send us emails, to be in contact with us. What's great about Storefront is that there's really no blueprint. We're sort of we're working, and we allow ourselves for a lot of improvisation and spontaneity. So hopefully
you might have noticed in this call already.
Right. Wonderful. Well, I hope you have a great July and August.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.